You're listening to CBC Online at cbchs.org.
On CBC Online with the Dugout Show with Coach Mason Horne. And Coach, we're playing baseball. Getting ready for your first game. Talk to us about the tournament coming up.
The tournament is the Troy Classic, which is arguably one of the best ones in St. Louis, so it's real exciting. There's 16 teams. You got Francis Howell, all the Zumwalts. You got Howell North, us, DeSmet, Timberland. I mean, there's a host of really good teams every year. And it's an exciting time. Every time the Troy Classic is around, you know it's baseball again in St. Louis.
Well, you know, it's a long season, so what kind of things you look for in this early part of the year? You're looking for any specific skill sets to start developing?
Well, you know, really early on, it's kind of like spring training. You know, the first tournament is kind of just seeing where we are. You know, it's a matter of guys kind of gelling and you know, obviously when you get done with the weekend, you know there's a lot to work on because you're finally playing another opponent. You know, there's some deficiencies that start showing up right away. So it's spring training. You know, it's an accelerated spring training for us.
So what about the weather? Today it's obviously beautiful, and you couldn't ask for a better time, but you guys have been able to get your workouts in. There hasn't been any issues with the weather.
It's been phenomenal. I feel like I'm back in Texas again. You know, it's 80 degrees today, or at least it feels like it. It's great baseball weather, so everybody in St. Louis is outside getting a lot of work done, including us. So it's been phenomenal.
Now, we talked off air. One of the big changes in high school baseball is the move to change the bats. Talk about what that's going to mean for your team and kind of what the change is.
Yeah, the bats are BB core, which basically what that means is they're supposed to mimic wood. So the old composites that you're used to seeing where the ball really explodes off the bat, you're not going to see that anymore. And if you followed NCAA baseball this past year, they were using them. And this year, nationwide, high schools are using BB core. So what that means essentially as far as games goes at the high school level, you're going to see run production down. You're going to see pitchers' numbers elevated. You're going to see you know, teams really trying to force the issue, whether it's bunting and running, stealing, double stealing. You're going to see a lot of teams that are going to try to do whatever they can possible to score runs. The bats are no different than a wood bat. If you square it up, it will go. But where you can really tell the difference, Rob, is in batting practice. You know, the ball doesn't travel like it used to. So it's a pure game now. It really is.
So does that change your lineup, and how does it change your lineup?
I don't know if it necessarily changes our lineup. It definitely changes, you know, some of our offensive approaches depending on the personnel that you have. Now, the last 2 years we've had some bombers in here, and you know, it wouldn't have really changed my approach per se. This year we're going to have to grind out at bats and kind of figure out who we are offensively. So, but I think other teams along the way, same thing. If they don't have a lot of guys that got some strength and some bat speed, you're going to see more bunting and running and you know, small ball.
And real quick, what have you seen from the team so far this early stage? I mean, I know you just kind of got them, but what are you starting to see develop?
I'm seeing some great things. I'm seeing some gelling starting to occur. I'm seeing some guys really pulling for one another. You're seeing hard-nosed play every day. We're still grinding out some issues that need to be addressed. But this team, I like us defensively. Our pitchers are throwing strikes early, so that's great. At the plate, we're starting to show some things as far as adjusting to the new bats. So from a team concept, I really like the way we're starting to come together and gel as a team. And that's got me excited.
Well, good stuff again, Coach Horne. You got your first game coming up this week. The team's off and running. Spring sports is off and running. We'll check you next time.
Let me throw a plug in real quick. It's 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Friday night out at Troy. We'll be playing Duchenne on Friday night, and then we've got 2 based on how we play Friday, Saturday out at Troy and/or Timberland. So check the website for the tournament bracket, and we'll see you there.
Thanks again, Coach. We'll talk to you next time.
CBC, Men for Tomorrow, Brothers for Life.